There are so many places to explore in Maine.
And the best way to do it is by docking and dining.
Welcome to Windjammer Days.
It's the biggest week of the year for Boothbay Harbor. We have 19 Windjammers this week, which is the biggest amount of boats we've ever had. And we have some other fun, exciting things like a codfish race.
We want to thank you for coming here and being part of our fun, family-friendly event that is part of the heritage of Boothbay Harbor.
Here's to a perfect night with Dock and Dine.
Woo!
Hey,
Cheers!
Welcome back to Boothbay Harbor. Come dock and dine with us this season. We have a perfect location with 88 rooms at Oceanside and over 1,500 linear feet of dock. So bring your boat or bring your car and enjoy the waters as well as the country club. See you this summer. Welcome to Boothbay Harbor. Well, welcome to our 60th Windjammers annual event.
It's so beautiful out here. You have connections with the weather gods for sure.
The weather couldn't be more perfect than it is today. There's a slight breeze out of the south, so it's perfect for the Windjammers to be able to come in the harbor under sail. So that's always entertaining to watch.
So many beautiful boats. Look behind us. We've got the Angelique.
Angelique, a 130-foot catch.
We come every year for the past few years now, and you are just so excited about this week.
It's the biggest week of the year for Boothbay Harbor. It's really the beginning of our summer. So what a great way to kick it off. And we have 19 Windjammers this week, which is the biggest amount of boats we've ever had. And we have some other fun, exciting things like a codfish race, a relay race. And they're not little codfish, they're 20 and 30 pounders.
I'm excited. We're gonna head into town now and check that out along with the parade. It's a family-friendly event, and we have a wonderful itinerary for you, so stick around and I'll see you a little bit later.
All right, thanks.
Cheers.
Welcome to Windjammer Days and the codfish race. Windjammer Days is a week of festivities that involve everything from codfish races, lobster eating contests, art shows, kids' tents where kids can make crafts and that sort of thing. A bunch of crazy pirates who show up every year and embarrass themselves in front of everybody. Just all kinds of fun, crazy things. Get ready to party.
This is actually our 60th anniversary. It was started 60 years ago by the Dash family, David and Marion Dash. She was the first female captain in Maine, which is amazing. To honor her, we actually had a special event this year of Women on the Waterfront, where we recognized 17 women for their accomplishments, and we had a really lovely dinner for them, and we're able to show them our appreciation for all that they do for us here in Boothbay Harbor, Maine.
Happy Windjammers!
We want to welcome you all and thank you for coming here and being part of our fun, family-friendly event that is part of the heritage of Boothbay Harbor.
On your mark, get set, go!
So we got the infamous codfish race. I work at the shipyard here, so we do it every single year. It's like a relay race. You have to change your oil slicks and then grab your codfish and run back and forth, switch up the next one, and yeah, super fun stuff.
This is our first year.
And how'd it go?
It was excellent. We won our heat.
We did great.
We need better strategy.
Yes.
We need to help holding boots.
We'll be working on this all winter for next year.
Yeah.
I almost did perfect. I was catching up. I had the crowd behind me roaring. The crowd behind me roaring. But I took a tumble. I was like a dive, a little bit too short, and the fish went everywhere, I went everywhere. But it was all good fun.
I'm Taylor.
And I'm Nikki.
And we're the owners of Rugged Seas.
At Rugged Seas, we collect and recycle used fishermen's bibs and rain gear and turn them into different products like tote bags, clutches, wallets, backpacks, and we donate a portion of our proceeds to the Maine Coast Fishermen's Association and the Maine Lobstermen's Association. So this is our first Windjammer Days. We're super excited to be here and we feel really honored. We've partnered with Gimbels & Sons and the Windjammer Emporium, and they've been selling our products. So we wanted to come here and be able to meet and greet people and kind of share our story and get our story out there.
And Nikki actually was nominated to be one of the women of the working waterfront. So it's another big part of us coming up here and supporting all the women on the working waterfront, and that's kind of a lot of synergy with our company as well, supporting women and the working waterfront. We started back in 2012 just making sweatshirts. Since then, I've done a lot of back and forth between Maine here, and I also fish in Alaska. And every time I went back and forth, I saw that there was more pressure on the industry, waterfront development and regulations, and I wanted to tell the fisherman's story. So we wanted to come up with something that was identifiable, that would do that, and bibs tell that story for us. So we started recycling my bibs.
In our washing machine at home. And we came up with different designs, and we've just been lucky to partner with some amazing companies in Maine, so everything's made in Maine, and it's just been really rewarding. The business has really taken off. I was a nurse practitioner, and 2 of our 3 boys were diagnosed with a genetic condition, so I had to slow down at work, and then the company just took off, and so now this is my full-time job.
She wears pretty much every hat of the company, and I'm gone 6 months out of the year, so it's been a long road, but what we've been able to do for the fishermen and what we've been able to build for this platform, it's been huge. And the response has been nice, and some of the stories have really warmed our hearts and really keep us going. Thanks for hanging out with us. Make sure you check us out online and follow us.
At ruggedseas.com, we have a lot of exciting things happening, so check us out.
Hey Aaron, welcome back. Hey everybody, I'm Justin Doyle, Executive Chef at Coastal Prime. I absolutely love my job. This is really the best place to work. I love Boothbay Harbor because it's a great fishing community and we get to source local fish from right out here. We also have lots of local farmers and a lot of good purveyors that we get straight from the waters and from the land here. On the menu, we have a variety of options, including sushi, steak, and seafood. We're really well known for our seafood here. Aaron, enjoy your lunch, and we hope to see all of you out here this summer.
Does it get much better than this?
This is fantastic.
Thank
you. We have
you.
a gorgeous day, and we have some pretty good-looking food here, I think. How's that calamari?
Amazing, but how do you, has this always been on the menu, the sushi?
Yes, since we've opened. So sashimi and sushi are kind of the house specialties. The lobster bites is always a big favorite.
They're back.
And we have calamari with little sweet bell peppers.
Well, we have an awesome day planned from here. We're gonna head out on the water for the gathering of the fleet and then explore some of the other things in town, and then Cabbage Island tonight.
Cabbage Island tonight, I can't wait. Lobster tastes especially good when you have lobster at Cabbage Island, so.
Let's dig in.
All right, let's eat.
Let's eat.
Looks good.
Looks amazing.
Wow.
Cheers.
That is fresh.
Sushi
I put too much
Boothbay
wasabi
Harbor.
on that one.
I know, me too.
Wow. Wow, that burns, but.
But it's good.
Yeah, it's good. Clears your whole nasal passage in one swoop.
Well, we come every year for work, and also then we come back with my family for play. So this is the spot that we love coming to.
Especially on a day like today.
Welcome aboard, Aaron.
Thank you.
Welcome aboard.
Hello, Colin. It's great to be on the boat. We are here today for the gathering of the fleet. So the Windjammers kind of collect out here in the outer harbor. And starting early afternoon, they start to proceed mostly under sail, come into the inner harbor.
And will they be there tonight for the fireworks?
They'll be there tonight for the fireworks,
Wow.
the best part of the whole thing.
That is so beautiful.
We probably have 10 to 15 knots of wind today. So that's the ideal amount of wind for these Windjammers to sail in.
Yeah.
Here comes the Heritage. There's the anchor.
Captain Paul taking over for Captain Colin. Good to see you again, my friend.
Good to see you, Aaron.
Thanks
Welcome
for,
back.
Yes, it's always good to be here. So we're out here for Windjammer Days. You grew up in the area, right?
I did, and this is always a favorite event of mine. It's the kickoff for summer.
This year's theme is Women of the Working Waterfront, and your mom is one of the ladies being recognized.
Yes, she is. Her and my father, Charles Yench, founded Bigelow Laboratory in East Boothbay.
Oh,
so
wow.
They recognized her for that, and very proud of her. She's an amazing lady, and they started a great business here. So.
And what's her name?
Clarice Yench, Dr. Clarice Yench.
Hi, Mama.
Hi, Mom.
So tell us what it was like to grow up in the area.
It was a great place to grow up. Always on the water, a ton of stuff to do, beautiful scenery, small town feel, so everyone knows each other. Great place to grow up. I love it.
Our next stop out here on beautiful Boothbay Harbor. Behind us is the shipyard at Bristol Marine. Your team told me about. Excited to check it out.
It's fabulous. They repair old wooden ships, pretty much like some of these Windjammers we're seeing today. It's great to have them here. They're just a really nice family, and they've invested a great deal here in Boothbay Harbor, so we're grateful.
Hey, Andy.
Hey, Aaron. Welcome to the shipyard in Boothbay Harbor.
It's beautiful. Excited to learn more.
Great to have you here. We're at the shipyard in Boothbay Harbor, which was founded in 1869. We're carrying on a tradition where we not just restore and build wooden ships, but we work on boats of all kinds. We're standing in our exhibit space. It's not a museum, but what it is a collection of artifacts that are used in shipbuilding. Also, it has a timeline which talks about what has happened here since 1869. And as you know, there's not a whole lot of wooden ship construction in demand today. So what we mostly do is we work at preserving the wooden ships that are in use today. It's a very specialized skill, but we're fortunate to have the best of the best here with shipwrights. So we're at our marine railway. It can haul 700 tons of ship from the harbor up on land here. That way we can access every side of the ship, top to bottom, for maintenance and repair.
All clear? Coming up!
This technology was first seen on the East Coast in the 1800s. So this railway in particular was 1894, and we're still using it today to do active shipbuilding and repair services. Our signature project is the Ernestina Morrissey, which has been here for nearly 7 years. She was built in 1894 and came here 7 years ago to undergo an extensive restoration. Now this summer she'll be put back into the water after 7 years. She was the last vessel to bring immigrants into our country under sail, the Mayflower being the first, the Ernestina Morrissey being the last. So she has an incredible connection. She's a national historic landmark, and to have her here in Boothbay Harbor is very special. It's a big deal. In addition to coming and viewing the history of the shipyard in the exhibit space and seeing real shipwrights at work, there's an opportunity to get out on the water on historic vessels. Vessels such as the Isaac H. Evans, which is a National Historic Landmark. It's the oldest surviving oyster fishing schooner in our country, built in 1886. And you can go out for a sail on here out of the shipyard. So we encourage people to come here, participate, learn, and enjoy the beautiful Boothbay Harbor.
We're bringing the plus side to used car buying with Honda True Used. 10 model years of Honda vehicles, plus 100-day, 5,000-mile limited warranty, plus 3-day exchange policy, plus 1 year, 12,000-mile roadside assistance. Equals the better way to buy used. Don't just shop used, shop Honda True Used.
In Berlin City, we make it easier to find and buy an electric vehicle. And for the first time ever, we're bringing all these options right here. Welcome to Berlin City Electric Vehicle Store pop-up. While we still sell thousands of gas vehicles per day, we now have electric options, like Nissan Leaf. And we have a large selection of used Teslas. Yes, Teslas. What's that? You want less wheels? How about one? They're really quiet. And they're fast. So if you're looking to try or buy an electric vehicle or a one-wheel, stop by at any of our locations because life is easier at Berlin City.
It does not get much better than this on a beautiful summer night with the best company. Uncle Paul introduced us to Cabbage Island last year, and tell us about how special it is.
You get to take a boat outside of Boothbay Harbor and come to Cabbage Island and eat the best, freshest lobsters ever. They do it the old-fashioned way. They have the real lobster clam bake, and the secret to a perfect lobster bake is the eggs. The eggs. Did you know that? They put the egg in the hole, and if the eggs are perfect, then you know you did a great job. The eggs are the best part. I love the eggs.
Okay, well, let's see him eating the eggs. Tonight is all about the captains, right?
Right.
And the crew, and they're all coming in
and
from...
the Windjammers.
And the Windjammers, yeah, they're all coming in. But to everybody out there watching, you can also come out to Cabbage Island this summer. It's very special, and the Moore family could not be more hospitable, and their history runs deep. So, all right, let's eat.
Hi, I'm Wayne Moore. We're out in Cabbage Island. This is my brother Bob, my nephew Ryan. We're the managing team of Cabbage Island Clambakes.
We depart from Fisherman's Wharf Inn at Pier 6, and you go on about an hour-long tour of the harbor and the surrounding area. You see lighthouses, other islands. Sometimes you see some sea life like porpoise or seals. And then once you get to the island, we feed you a whole traditional Downey's clam bake with fish chowder, 2 lobsters, a pound of steamers, corn on the cob, potato, onion, egg, and then the best blueberry cake you're ever gonna have. I grew up in this business. I've been working here on and off since I was about 14 years old.
And how many, so 4 generations.
While my mother was still alive, we had 5 generations in one picture on the island.
How did you guys find the island?
Well, I found it, I was in a boat going down the bay one day and it was vacant. And I came onto the island and the grass was 3 feet tall and I just fell in love with it. The buildings were all run down and I went to the town office the next day and that's how it started.
I want to introduce you to a gentleman I met many years ago, Steve Malcolm. Here he is in the flesh. He's never been seen on camera before. Tonight is a special night. And Steve has a company called Knickerbocker Group, and he has built many, many homes in the region, and the Boothbay Harbor Country Club, as a matter of fact, and done all kinds of projects.
I love Boothbay. I'm originally from Mass, but I came up here to teach sailing. Actually, believe it or not, that's typical college job. Came up here to teach sailing, and frankly, I never left. I came back here and worked as a laborer on a construction crew, and 2 years later went out on my own, and that was almost 45 years ago.
God, you look so young.
I am.
I've been coming to this region since I was a child, and so to be able to come to this event on Cabbage Island and see Wayne and all our friends and celebrate these amazing crews of the Windjammers, I think it's such a special night, and of course the weather cooperated, so we're so happy to see you.
Chicken or lobster?
Oh, lobster.
Lobster.
The only way to go.
All right, Paul, is your egg ready?
My egg is
we ready to eat?
So this is the ultimate test of whether it's a good lobster bake or not, right? This is like the test. I'm gonna.
That's the
it's
best
done.
part.
So I'm just gonna do the old-fashioned way.
There we go. It's cooked.
Gretchen, you grew up here, right?
Yeah. My parents have been, with the help of the Windjammers committee, the Friends of Windjammer Days, running this festival for about 10 years now. And this is my favorite event of all of Windjammer Days. I just think it's such a cool event to have the ship captains and the people that sponsor the ships to come here and really celebrate the people that put in, the efforts to make it all happen for everybody year after year.
Well,
all right.
Let's dig in.
Let's do it.
Cheers!
Claw to claw.
Boothbay Harbor, everybody. Come on down.
This
we
is
cue
how
the
it
weather.
is all summer.
All summer long. Visit by land or sea and take advantage of all there is to offer here.
Well, at Boothbay Harbor Oceanside Golf Resort, we have a beautiful view. It's right there on the water. We have paddle boarding and kayaking. And of course, if you want to charter the private Hinckley yachts, then you can do that and have a nice sunset or cocktail cruise, or just simply go out and see the whales and puffins or wherever you choose.
Or if you're like me, you can also enjoy pickleball, tennis, poolside relaxation, sushi at Oceanside, fine wine and fillets at Paul's Steakhouse, and some of my personal favorites from Grill 19, the Maine lobster bites. Here at Boothbay Harbor Oceanside Golf Resort, there are 3 great ways to stay and play. Whether you choose the new luxurious golf villas overlooking the first hole, in-town cottages, or Oceanside Resort located at the water's edge. All 3 options offer exclusive membership benefits to award-winning Boothbay Harbor Country Club. So join me this summer to stay, play, relax, and unwind. We are ending an awesome week here with Windjammer Days at Boothbay Harbor, waiting for the sunset and fireworks tonight with my new friend Kim.
Hi.
Yes, thanks for joining us. Right there is your marina, so
Yes.
you own the Boothbay Harbor Marina.
Yes.
How long have you been running that?
Well, it's been in our family for 34 years. My mother-in-law ran it until she was 80 for 30 years. And then
Wow.
my husband and I took it over 4 years ago, and she said, I'm turning it over to the 2 of you, but it's always been woman run, so it's Kim's Marina.
Well, this is the theme too of the week, is the
That's
women of the working waterfront. So she was clearly one of
Yes.
those women,
Yes.
and as are you.
Yes, I
Yes,
guess
you
so.
are. Of course you are.
I guess
so
I am.
tell us about the theme and how you got involved in writing about them.
So it's the 60th anniversary of Windjammer Days, and Marion Dash and her husband David Dash founded Windjammer Days. They owned the house on the bridge over there, yeah, the bridge house, and they were sitting on their deck looking out at some windjammers that had ducked in here to get out of the weather, and they said, we should have a festival of schooners, of windjammers. And like a couple years later, they pulled it together and started Windjammer Days. Now, Marion Dash was, as it turns out, the first licensed female boat captain in the state of Maine.
Go
women.
Marion.
And so in her honor, we decided to honor women who are working on the waterfront today, and each of our schooner sponsors chose a woman to honor, and there are 17 of them.
Great.
And we had a lovely dinner to celebrate them.
And you love this area.
Oh my gosh, I love this. This is my favorite place to be in the whole world.
Well, so nice to meet you.
Thank
so when
you.
you're docking and dining here, you can also dock with you, right?
Yes.
You get 20 transient slips, you said?
Yes, yes. And we love greeting new people, showing them what we love about the harbor, and we get a lot of returning guests, and it's nice to catch up with them. So it's a fun
Great.
place to be.
And you get a lot of marinas around here, which is nice.
Yes, and we all work
Everyone's lifted
together.
up. Yeah.
Yes, yeah, we all work well together. So
Well, go see Kim, go see Paul, enjoy Boothbay Harbor. We're gonna wait for the sunset, and then you're taking some friends out on the boat to see the fireworks.
yes,
So
yeah, it's going to be a great night.
say goodbye.
Bye.
Sunrise over the water, I swam over and under. Get lost in all the wonder, never call it quits, no. When life hit me apart, I went faster and farther. I just gotta remember I was made for this. I was made for
Thank you so much for watching this episode of Dock and Dine, and thank you so much, Paul, for having us back out here and for all that you do to support the community.
Well, thank you, Aaron. We love having you guys up here, and this year has worked out particularly well with great weather, and
Again.
and the windjammers are coming into the harbor, so what could be better except for a little rosé?
Rosé all day, yeah. Come visit, everyone. Thank you.
Bye.
Cheers.
Cheers.
What?
Welcome to Boothbay Harbor. Hi, I'm Aaron O'Valley. I know I look a little different than normal, but I'm filling in for Aaron. And she's not paying me very much, but I want to introduce you. No, I guess.
He likes fist pumps. If you want to go give him a fist pump, yeah. Can you say hi to Uncle Paul?
Did you say hi to me?
Oh, oh.